You win the restart, you're going to be in a great position with 7 laps to go. Green and racing.
What a restart by Justin Haley.
Wow. Can Haley close the door from the outside? He just drove it in too deep, and he recovers. Gregson gets caught up behind the 4 of Gilliland, and it's going to be Haley to the front.
I thought he was out of the picture when he went wide hard into the corner.
And the caution is out. Justin Haley had taken the lead, and the caution has come out, and will do it again. 2 to go when they take the green flag. Haley on the outside, Sauter inside.
Johnny got a good restart. Can he clear him into the corner?
Oh, Sauter got a little bump from the back end as Moffitt now is going to go around. The green stays out. Haley in the lead. Todd Gilliland has slipped into the 2nd position. Both seeking their first career wins, and here comes Johnny Sauter trying to fight back. The white flag will wave for Justin Haley.
Brett Moffitt got a little too aggressive on the back of Johnny, and that's what cost him to go around.
19 years old from Winamac, Indiana. Half a lap to go for Justin Haley. His crew chief said we'd have to get ultra aggressive to win the race. And he executed the restart perfectly. And Justin Haley, for the first time in his career, is a Truck Series winner. He does it at Gateway. Gilliland still holding on. Can Gregson get to the bumper? Through 8, 9, and here they come to turn 10, the final turn. Gregson gets underneath. Gilliland and Gregson go side by side and around. Justin Haley is going to come through and win in Canada. Well, you heard Kevin Bellecourt, the crew chief, say it. His driver hadn't put a wheel out of place all day long, and Justin Haley was in the right spot and had the truck underneath him to take advantage when Todd Gilliland and Noah Gregson collided.
You know the victory is just right up ahead of you, but there's not enough time to get there unless there's a mistake by Gilliland.
Todd Gilliland just wants to make sure that, as Mike said, no mistakes. 1 lap left, the final lap for Todd Gilliland at Texas. He missed 4 races early this season while he waited to turn 18, but still expected that maybe he would be able to make the playoffs. He's got a problem.
I think
he's got a problem. Gilliland is going to stop, and it's going to be the 24 of Haley for the 2nd time in the playoffs. The leaders with a problem, just like in Canada. Justin Haley's going to benefit and win at Texas. Unbelievable.
the motor just sounded like it went south, or he ran out of fuel. There he is, coasting right there, trying to get to the start-finish line.
Remember, he was the first driver to pit on those last pit stops. He came to pit road before the rest.
Absolute heartbreak for Todd Gilliland.
Similar situation here for Enfinger, possibly.
I thought it was going to be pretty close for these guys when they just took one can of fuel on that last pit stop. Todd Gilliland needed just about a
absolute heartbreak.
That's 2 times he's had it on the last lap. No, it's frustrating for that young man, but
Justin Haley again in the right place to take advantage of others' misfortune and win in the playoffs.
Only 43 laps to go. The Monster Energy Cup Series Coke Zero Sugar 400. And slow on the track is the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Will he be able to get to the apron? He does. Can he stay out of the line as the racing continues? Austin Dillon up front. They shifted him out. even cleared this incident.
Yeah, it looks like Clint Boyer's pushing the 3, but he moves to go inside, and that upset the 3 a little bit. Got the 3 a little bit loose, but the 3 headed on down the track to try to block anyways, to try to get down there and protect that line, protect that lead.
That's what you get, you know, it's part of it. And there's a lightning strike right there, so.
Well, we heard Austin Dillon make the reference to lightning, and right now we're seeing some cars making their way onto pit road.
Yeah, and that reference to lightning was that, you know, he talked about the intensity. He felt like the race end was coming, and then out of the infield care center, he saw a lightning strike, and he's like, oh, that's why I was doing that, because he thought the race may be coming to an end.
So Justin Haley on our scoring monitor, and we're seeing a little bit of lightning there outside the track still, and of course the dark weather, but Justin Haley showed as the race leader, and he was a runner-up in the Xfinity Series race on Friday night.
And last year in the Xfinity race, he thought he won the race and got called for passing beneath the yellow line, which you can't do. And, you know, he still feels like he won that race. So those guys gamble a little bit. They have nothing to lose. They were coming to 1 to go, but now the caution lights are back on. So listen, the one car, you know, with those guys, they made a great call. Kurt Busch, Matt McCall made a call, right? They're going to stay on the racetrack. But NASCAR gave 1 to go. They said, we're coming to 1 to go. So that means they think the race is going to restart. So the one car comes down pit road. NASCAR goes 1 to go, then down the back straightaway. Conditions change. They get a lightning strike. They call it off. So right now, Matt McCall is like, man, I was in the right position. You gave 1 to go. Why'd you give 1 to go? You know he's upset with that call to change it and then say, hey, we're going back caution.
And so now the pace truck is going to bring the field back onto pit road, and we'll go to Marty.
And Kurt Busch, Rick, is livid on the radio. Take a listen to what he had to say.
Got the news of the century. Yep. They took 1 away from me in 2014 as well.
That's him processing the information that you just laid down, Jeff, that after they pitted, they called off the restart, and they made that decision based on the 1 to go call that you mentioned. So Kurt Busch not very happy with NASCAR's decision here.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bud.
Go see your family.
You're seeing it live. Hey. There's your winner.
He's being told right now.
Getting ready to go.
Justin Haley has won his first ever Monster Energy Cup Series race.
Coming back to the white flag. It'll be 1 lap to go, this time sponsored by Credit One Bank. And make a mark on where the start-finish line is. You have to come all the way back through the tri-oval. Next flag will end it, whether it's the caution or they make it back to the checker.
And the reason I want to be on the bottom is you see Allmendinger on the outside. He's trying to get to that 100,000. He knows he's probably not going to be able to win this. That outside's going to be broken up a little bit.
Jeb's got
to block both sides here.
Yep.
Chastain leading right now for the Dash for Cash, but he's got Allmendinger right behind him. Teammates lined up in the outside.
All 3 Kaulig cars lined up in the outside lane.
Justin Haley taking the lead in the outside lane. The 11 on point. Side by side for second. That's Chastain and Burton. Here comes Allmendinger. Back through the tri-oval. Can Haley control this thing? Yes, he can. First career victory at Talladega. It goes to Justin Haley. Here he is. Whoa.
One lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
Again, the 22 is going to try to make something happen here. Cinder's going to try, but that 11 is not going to help him. 11's trying to get his quarter panel. He is there. They got to run, and that's going to help that 11 car on that outside, the 18 to the inside.
Can the 11 slow the 22 down?
He does. He gets a good side draft right there, Rick.
Look at the gap that Allmendinger has.
Big run from the 11.
Coming. Yes, big run coming.
Oh!
Back, go bottom.
He had to block his teammate.
Inline.
Ross Chastain blocks now, looking to get by A.J. Allmendinger for the win. He's going to turn him. The 10 turns the 16. Oh, down goes the 11. The 11 is out front now. Haley is leading. Justin Haley went to the bottom, and Justin Haley is going to win.
Wow,